Well, you'll be pleased to know I found my stand, the iPad stand. It was on top of the fridge, like I said it was. I found it within 20 minutes of finishing that last video, the scariest moment of my life. Yeah, on top of the fridge, next to the stick. I mean, I keep putting things up there. But anyway, make this quick. It's 11:30 at night, and I'm sort of mid watching a film, mate. The remake of Hellraiser. It's alright, it's not bad. I mean, the old Hellraiser, man, what's 1980 or something, isn't it? So, if you like the old dated films, mate, it's a classic, innit? But this one's a bit better, I think. But usually sequels, remakes, sequels, they go down. They get less money spent on them as each one gets made, doesn't it? And they just become budget. And by the end of it, you've got like Leprechaun 8 or Leprechaun 10 or whatever it is. Like the first one, Warwick Davis plays the Leprechaun, a horror film. First one's a classic. First one's an absolute classic, mate. Got little Warwick running about, scaring all sorts. But by like number 10, it's budget. You can't even say they're doing it for the money because nothing's getting spent on it. You know what I mean? Joel's like that, isn't it? Really, when you think about it. Keep going back. Keep paying money to go to that cinema, even though you know it's crap. Even though you know it's going to be worse than the last time, and worse than the last time, and worse than like. What are you doing? You're just wasting your life away going to see this. Going to see something. Well, you basically know the storyline. You basically know what the ending, and it's just budget. You're bored of it. You want to go to sleep. But we're not here to talk about sequels, remakes, whatever you want to call them. Well, you might be. I'm not. I'm here to talk about the stupidest person I ever see behind the door. You got to try and be polite, but some people, man, Jesus Christ. It's yeah, mate. Here we go. Yeah, we're in Stocking. Yeah, between 2006 2008. That's when I was there anyway. Sewing machine repair shop. One of the workshops. Sewing machine repair shop. They had many workshops. DVD recycling place where they recycled DVDs and CDs and computer games. Sewing machine repair shop. They had a canteen place there. They do the canteen for like other nicks and places. But I worked in the sewing machine repair shop. Who was we fixing these machines for? Like Brothers, they were called. That's the name of the machines, isn't it? The make Brothers. Yeah, and there was other ones. I can't remember. I was an enthusiast. Move the pin there, do this, do that. Who was we fixing them for, by the way, as well? I didn't realise there was that big a supply for them either. But yeah, that was the job. And eventually, I worked my little way up, all the way up, ski me way into the little storeroom office thing. Basically, sit down all day. Can I have a nut or a bolt? Can I have a A2? Yeah. Sign it in, sign it out. That was my job. Sign it in, sign it out. There you go. There's your bolt. That's what I used to do. That was everything I used to do, yeah? Busy. But, you know, it's just sewing machine repair shop, mate. It was rehabilitation. It wasn't about, was it? It was sort of, maybe it was about some sort of slave labour. Some people would say that. Not me. Anyway, right. If anyone's ever worked in there, was it anyone ever went to the sewing machine repair shop? Sorry, that wasn't in the way, and I just pushed it in the way. Anybody that's ever been in the sewing machine repair shop in Stockton, remember you walk in and you turn. If you look right straight away, yeah, it was a big old place. This workshop, yeah, it wasn't like a little room. It was like massive, yeah. And if you looked right straight away, there was like, I don't know, it was like a wood shop place as well. Like both in the same workshop. Was it a wood shop place? They were doing different things other than what we was doing, yeah. And they must have been dealing with wood because this wood is involved in this story. Wood, right? Like I said, my job over on the sewing machine repair shop bit was, signing in and out of tools. Can I use this? Can I use that? It wasn't just like nuts and bolts. It was like a screwdriver, this and that. You know what I mean? But in workshops, sometimes you've got to use the power tools, and then over in the wood shop, you know, you had saws you had to use and this and that weren't really like, I weren't looking after things like that. But it was the same thing. You go to whoever was working. There was like 2 geezers that worked in there, like prison staff. Don't have to have screws. The one that I'm going to be talking about had a moustache and glasses. Didn't he have a moustache and glasses? 2006 or 2008, if anyone remembers him. But and he was over in this like woodshop bit, right, doing whatever they was doing. So I'm presuming that if it's a power tool, I've never used a power tool, however, I'm presuming that if it is, they have to do a demonstration and show you and go through health and safety, just to cover their own back. I mean, yeah, just to cover their own back, isn't it? You know, yeah, it's repetitive, but everything you do behind the door when you're banged up, is like demos and this and that before you do anything. Cause I'm presuming it's to cover their own back, and it's fair enough, isn't it? Presume everyone's a fool because most of us are. Yeah, right. So I'm presuming that to be given some sort of whatever to use the drill or whatnot. I'm presuming they were told how to safely use it, where to place it, where to stand, where to push, and all that stuff. Like when you go to the gym, you know, you do gym induction when you're banged up. You know, you're picking up the weight bench. There's always a demonstration, back straight, knees bent, and all that. You know, it weeds out the falls, doesn't it? And it covers their back, like I said. But in case someone didn't know, it's good to know, isn't it? It saves an injury, and it saves them having to pay out for a claim up or whatnot. But I'm presuming that whoever, you don't need to be shown how to use a drill to know not to put your leg like that, put a bit of wood there with a screw in it, and go straight through the wood in it. You sort of know not to do that. You don't need to be demoed. I'm just guessing, right? Anyway, yeah, I'm in my little box room office, leaning out the little window like the geezer in the Wizard of Oz. That's like a horse of a different colour. Like that was like my little hatch, like, you know what I mean? Standing there. I'm like, what is this fool doing? What is he on, mate? He's sitting on the bench with the thing like that. Bit of wood. My hand's the bit of wood. Nail like that. Screw like that. Ah! It was inevitable, wasn't it? The bit of wood's like that. I mean, it was inevitable. It was going straight through. Wood is impaled on the leg, yeah? He pulled it straight off. It didn't go in like, he didn't keep going and tighten it or anything. Like, carry on going down. Pulled it out, yeah? I've come out, ain't I? Horse of a different colour, come charging out, galloping out on me, horse of a different colour. What's going on? It laughing. Like, everyone's laughing. He's like, what the hell have you done? He's like, I need to phone an ambulance or whatever, yeah? He was hurt. Just think, he screwed it in and then pulled it out, yeah? So he was hurt. He was like, for God's sake, right, yeah? The thing you're not meant to do, isn't it? If you get something stuck in you, you whip it out, especially if it screws in and then pull it out, yeah? Right? That's what he's done. Here you go to hospital, you're outside of it, right? The geezer, genuine, the geezer with the moustache and the glasses, wouldn't let him go nowhere, wouldn't phone anybody, until made him do paperwork. We was all like, what are you doing? Like, we're standing there, it's laughable, yeah, it's a laughable situation, but we're laughing at him like, what paperwork? Saying like, I don't know, I don't even know what it was about, but it was basically absolving this geezer with a moustache of any blame. It was all his. It wasn't his fault. I was about to say it was all his fault. It's not. I can't even stick up for this geezer in this situation. He drilled it into his own leg, mate, yeah? Like that. He's sitting there like going pale, like, yeah, where he's like, he's hurting. Like, he's basically pulled a lump out of his leg where he's screwed in. He's going pale, but he's signing it. I threw on the floor. Just get me out of here, mate. But he signed it. He signed the paperwork. The screw got absolved. Didn't get sued. And do you know? I think mate, he got sacked for not following health and safety. And rightly so. I mean, sometimes it's hard to stick up for people, isn't it, when they're completely and utterly devoid of any sort of brain cell. He drilled it into his leg. Stupid. Don't try that at home, kids. What a moron. If you enjoyed that, hit subscribe. Chat again. Adios.